Right, good evening and hello, or hello and good evening, depends. I know, good evening depends as well. Here in Germany, in Europe, it is good evening. In other parts of the world it might be just good morning, or it's still middle in the night. Okay, what we're gonna do? We have a little look at the north shore of the Philippines. I think I can show you the route on the VFR map. Wait a bit. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. We are on the biggest island, I think. Down here. Much deeper. I think somewhere here is Manila. And we are up here. Yeah. Starting from Zulu 25 Mike. Then it's not shown here on the flight plan on this map. Heading here to have a look at the shore here, and flying all the way around the coast up to here, and turning back, going into the mountains, follow the river here, have a short stop here, have a short stop here, and then returning back. Flight time is about an hour, maybe a bit more, depends on how much shenanigans I want to do. But let's keep this thing going. Turn on the engine and get ready for the start. Alright, we are here in our little Kit Fox 2. Just open the door. In the Kit Fox 2 Stage 1, it's a bit more powerful than the plane that Trent Palmer is flying, but not as much as powerful as the Stage 2, which is also known as the Suicide Fox, because it always tries to kill me. Just seen, I have to fiddle a bit with another piece of software. Some LEDs on my controls are not correct. Okay, now it is as it should be. And to bring this bird to life, you first have to turn on the fuel, turn on the batteries, give power to
Clear
lane
prop.
A and lane B. Turn on the fuel pumps, give starting power, and tip the brakes and start it up. Power to the avionics, configure the avionics. Rope you should have turned on before starting the engine. Okay, turn on the landing lights. This is the wig-wag. Turn on the landing lights, turn on the nav, cockpit, lightning we don't need. You're going back, starter powered off, turn off the fuel pumps, checking the controls. All free and easy and correct. Set the altimeter to the local pressure. One thing I want to do is turning this here up, otherwise it always gives me a nasty beep on the headset every time I'm close to 2,000 feet. Okay. And I think then we're good to go. Release the brakes. Weather is fine, is absolutely fine, nearly no clouds. It's a bit of a wind of 9 feet per minute. It's coming from 104 degrees. Close the door. Door's closed. Then trim is neutral. Flaps are up. And here we go. Dial in the power. Still stepping on the brakes. Waiting for the power to rise. Here we go. Flaps up. Flap 2. Flap 0. Building up the power. Building up the speed. And reducing the throttle. Trimming a tiny little bit. And heading directly to the beach. This high-pitched noise you hear is the wind, but I think I will turn off this effect. It's a bit distracting. Okay, now this is it. Beautiful coastline, the village and the church. And I think I've seen a stadium there as well. We will have a look at it when we come back here. Our cruising speed will be around somewhere between 80 and 90 knots. And the flown altitude is mostly below 2,000 feet above ground level. Because we are here for sightseeing and not for rushing. Going around here, some guys have fun in their boats, do some sailing. Coming around this corner, I see a beautiful beach with a few boats on the beach, in the water. Let's go around this communication mast. Have another look. Small bungalows with pool. Heading back to this village with this church. If you want to have a look at it. I know in Germany, in Europe, even in the USA, I would have lost my flying license now, because I'm much too low over a village. In case of an engine failure, I would not be able to sail the plane to somewhere I can land safely. But it's a simulation. seen something interesting here as well? Not? Okay. Alright. And continue on the journey. Oh. Landing lights go off. Forgotten this. Yeah, here's a nice looking tiny little plane. Gulf livery. This is the airport we started a few minutes ago. Let's see what it is. Oh, some kind of pier going to the ocean. Fly around these rocks. I mean, this is beautiful scenery. This is beautiful scenery. It's not the standard scenery from MSFS. It's an add-on. Would be nice if MSFS would have such kind of scenery in its standard version. But this is not the case. Some boats, some rocks. There's a bigger boat on the ocean. Oh, down there is some bird. And this boat has a helipad. Do not hit the bird. It has a helipad in the back. So you can land with a helicopter on it. Okay. The next we want to have a look at is a bit up there. As I said, this is the stage 1 and not the stage 2. We need to think about climbing a bit earlier than I'm used to in my beloved Suicide Fox. Okay. Coming around. What will we find here? What is this called? It's on my left side. Oh, look there, there's a fire, there's some smoke in the woods. As far as I know, there used to be some kind of cabin, some kind of hut. Let's look. Simply see the fire, don't see anything else. Simply smoking, okay. I will not search for that long for this. Next one is right over there. I will always try to keep a little bit to the right of the course, because then it's easier to spot something down on the ground. And zoom a bit in on the zoom in on the map. Alright, and there we have another helipad. Using the power so that you get down. Some kind of cabin, a helipad, some fire, it's smoking. Maybe the guys are doing a barbecue. They don't invited me. Okay, not invited. We will continue our trip. A beach campout is the next. Okay, then we should go back down to sea level. And we do this in the NZ way. It's a good idea to bring this plane in the correct position. There's another ship, a bigger one. This also has a helipad. And what we see here is a waterfall. A beautiful animated waterfall. Belongs to the scenery. This is nice. This is nice. Oh, careful way of flying. Here's the beach camp out. Yeah. And some rocks in the water. Palm trees. Do another pass from higher above. Coming around. Okay. Next one is it's a castaway, but castaway, but I said to stay on course. I think this is a longer stretch to the next one. It's up in these mountains or hills. They are not that high. They call such things hills. Even another would say this is a mountain. For me, it's hills. Ooh, it's the wind is strong here. Be a bit cautious. It is not the most comfortable ride. Sorry about this. And down there is a mountain road. Yeah, let's follow this road a bit, as good as possible. It's not that easy to follow a road in the plane. We'll do something this a little bit later when we go flying IFR, and I do not mean instrument flying or flying with instrument rules. This looks like someone hasn't had his car under control. Let's do another pass. Just coming around. Slip technique to descend fast, but not get much faster. Yeah, there's a car off the road. Okay, yeah, guy was too fast. Okay. Nothing we can do here. In a helicopter we might have now helped to get the guy out of the car in case he was still in there. But in a plane, no, we are not here for rescue, we're here for fun and for sightseeing. We have a nice little strip of beach. It's not little, it's rather long. And I would say it's time for a one-wheeler. Coming down, nice and easy, nice and easy. In the whites, flaps 1 notch. Adding a bit of power. A bit of pitch. Just a tiny bit. A tiny little bit of pitch. And getting one wheel on the ground. Just one wheel on the ground. Oh, careful. Whoopa. Yeah, this was a so-called one-wheeler. I like to do these things, especially in this plane. Okay, but now the tires are dirty, and the vibe from the guy whom I rented my hangar isn't that amused when I bring the plane back home with dirty tires. She don't like it. But we have a big bathtub here, the ocean. We can wash it. We can wash the tires. Yeah, tires clean. Go. So, Mrs. is happy. And we have, what do we have here? We have a waterfall here. Oh. This also looks like there are some buildings up on this cliff. Have a look. Oh, and we have a boat with a helipad. Yeah, this is, wow, this is stunning. It is. Let's circle this place. Gain a bit of height. A bit of height. Not skyrocketing here. We're not a space shuttle. Up. Level off. Level off. Yeah, look at this. Bungalow on the cliff and the street goes around it, and waterfalls are coming down. This is a nice resort. I don't want to know what it costs to live here. Alright. Thou shall not turn against the mountain. But as long as nobody sees, nobody cares. Ah, this looks like some kind of maybe energy harvesting. Water falls down these pipes, and in the building below is some kind of turbine, which then drives a generator. Okay, yeah, these rocks look fantastic, but I think the street down there needs another pass. A lot of water falling here from the mountains. Okay, now I see the next waypoint is up the hill. then let's do a bit of a steeper climb. Okay, this looks good. There is a bit of how's it called? A bit of a valley which leads up to this mountain, and up on the mountain there's a communication tower. It's simply a communication tower, I think, with a helipad next to it. Yeah, exactly. Yep. No helipad, but a communication tower. Ooh. Up here it's getting bumpy. Oh, and over there is what I always say, a slalom parkour. I can do a slalom flying around the wind turbines. Not sure if I could do it right now, but maybe eventually. What do we have here? There should be some kind of waterfalls, except I don't see any waterfalls. Turn around. Maybe I'm just too blind to see. No waterfalls here. There's a hut down there in the woods. Okay, no waterfalls. Look around. No. No. Nothing. But we have some wind turbines on the left of us. There's our course going. There's another beach resort right under our nose. White beach. Nice road with nice hairpins. Lots of rocks. But only white beach. Yeah, this beach down here is really really bright. Okay. Palm trees These are too close together to slalom flying. But he thinks up there. I think I'm gonna have a tiny little bit of fun now. So, coming around the first one. Caution with the blades. Caution with the blades. This is gonna be a tight turn. Can I make it? 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 Whee! Whoops! Whoops! And through the way, through the last. Nearly missed it. Okay. Coming back on the power. Speed is again in the green. We have 4 foot per minute of wind speed, so we can go into the yellow, I think. But only if needed. Okay, so now we fly alongside the coastline. More power, trim the bird. It was a really relaxing journey today. Nothing fancy. Okay, except a few little stunts. Compared to when I go flying in the Suicide Fox, this is really relaxing. It's chilled. Oh, and over there we have a big wind park, I think. Lots of windmills. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe. Here live a lot of Dutch. I don't know, because of all these windmills I see. Sorry. In the Netherlands, there are a lot of windmills. But not for making energy, but because of making flour. You know, take the corn, give it to the windmill, you get back flour for baking bread. Shall we or shall we not? Take the shortcut. I mean, it's not really allowed, but who cares? If nobody sees, nobody cares. Let's go straight through it. Straight through it. In the mountains I see a few clouds, but it's all okay. On the way back, we can fly through the mountains. Okay, nice little shortcut. Using the power a tiny little bit to bring her back down. And while the bird is ends, it's time for me to take a sip. Yes, that descent. And this is the wind playing with the plane. Anyway, it's now 8:30 in the morning, and we have a temperature of around 26 degrees Celsius. And currently, I was told we are in the colder season. Lots of these kind of boats you see often here. Pull up, says my display to me. Flying along another beach with a, I don't know, it is a village or is it a town on the left. And over there we see the next wind park or windmill farm. These are standing in one line. Let's see if we can do another slalom here. The red, white, blue thing over there is a crane. Yep. Something is built here. And no, we do not do a looping around it. No, not in the stage 1. In the stage 2, yes, but not in the stage 1. Stage 1 is not as good at loopings. And this is some relaxed slalom flying. Do not hit me. And coming around. And making another turn. Yeah. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Everybody can do this. Everybody who can eat pancakes can do this. Because it's much easier than eating pancakes. But you have to be a tiny little bit cautious. Whoopa. This was close. Okay. Let's stop these shenanigans. Simply stop it. According to the nav map, somewhere over there on our course is another helipad. I think it's on the boat I can see from here. This looks like some kind of off-road karting track. There's a little airplane on underground. Bless you. Yep, there is another boat with helipad on the deck. You see the helipad? Back into the boat. Alright. I think we now have two options. Fly around these windmills to turn around, or we sneak through. As flying around them is a bit boring. What is there? What is this? Yeah, this is okay. Next waypoint is over there. But yeah, sneak through it. Sneak through it. Let's take this little hill here as cover. Go way, way down, down, down. This is okay. This looks good. So around here. Yeah, this is IFR flying. What I do now is I follow road. Later on, we do the other version of IFR flying. This is then I follow river. Okay, so we are through the wind park. Nobody has seen us. Or has anyone? I don't think. And on the right of me is a road I will now follow. I use this as a navigation reference. Yay. Have a look. Is this the correct road? I think it is the correct road. Zoom in on the map. No, it's not the correct road. The correct road is... Well, it might be the correct road. It might be leading to the road I see on the map now. Oops. True. Tiny little bit down. And there are a few clouds in the hills or in the mountains. But nothing serious. Nothing serious. There's no need to change any plan. Until now it all was relaxed. And the way back will be relaxed as well, but with a bit more fun. Not that the flying until now was not fun, but everything which makes fun can even make more fun. What is this? This is the windmills viewing area. Yeah, you can see here a lot of windmills. Below. Hey. Can we now stay in this side? Yeah, is this possible for this little plane? A bit fast. Therefore, the fox wants to climb. Okay. Some fields down there. We are now following this road away a tiny bit back the way we came, and then we will turn right into the mountains. And then continue to follow a river. So currently it's I follow road. Later on this will be I follow river. You know, I don't mean River Phoenix. He will not guide me. You know, River Phoenix, the guy from Hollywood. The actor. I think he's an actor. Or is he a singer? Or both? I don't know. To the right of our nose, you can already see the valley we are going to follow. Oh. Now turning towards it. Out on the map a bit. This was a bit much. Ah, it's okay. This is okay. Okay, we'll now follow this river upstreams. Looks like the clouds are vanishing. This is good. Otherwise we might have to navigate around the clouds, because as we are flying with visual flight rules, We have to keep a distance of about 500 feet from the clouds, being it vertically or being it horizontally. Which can also sometimes give an interesting and challenging slalom course. Okay. A tiny little bit closer to the ground, closer to the ground. We want to sink, not race. When you ask yourself, why does he keep his blinking lights on, these wigwags? Simple. To be better seen. That's all. Just to be better seen. And, in case someone doesn't see me, this little bird also has a horn. Okay, now we are over the river. I have no idea what the name of this river is. But you simply follow him. And doing this is a great training for the coordination of your rudder controls and your stick controls. Yeah. Rolling the bird also requires a bit of rudder input. And here it looks. Here it starts to look really, really nice. We have some rocks in the river. Yeah. All these rocks comes with the scenery. It's not default MSFS scenery. You see him? You see him? Yeah, I will not go much deeper here because of the trees. We do not want to play some kind of castaway. Because on Monday I need to be back in the office, in my home office. Because still have a tiny little bit to do before the holidays. I'll zoom in on the map a bit. Yeah. Now following this river. It's a bit bumpy. Not much water in the river. It looks mainly dry. Come around. Here's another turn. Wind is coming from 88 degrees. Ooh. Here the scenery is kind of broken. There's a problem from the simulator, not from the scenery. This is a simulator problem. Every now and then you have it, because the underlying engine is not that stable. But okay. With FS 2024, I hope this got fixed. And if it's true what they've shown us, we will have a much better standard scenery than we have now. Concentrate now a tiny little bit. What is the next? Ah, some waterfalls. These are some splashes. Yeah, there's birds, caution. Yeah, here are some waterfalls, exactly, yeah. Oops, caution. You should look where you're flying. And you have to do a little circle here. A little circle. Bit of circling. Yep. On the left there is a hut on this ridge. Oh, there's the buck. Displays our gun. I hope they come back. This is also back in MSFS. Sometimes the displays turn black because the battery is drained. I'm not sure if I have something to work around this, otherwise I will have to look if I can land here somewhere. I think I know where I can land. Here is a helipad down below me, and if I'm right, I can try to land this ridge. Have another look. Here's a bigger waterfall, yeah. Looking at it from above. As you wrote it, I've just seen your comment in the chat. It could be a tiny little bit of a challenge. And I know a few miles further down or further up the river there is a little grass strip which I can try to reach. Let's have a look on the ridge here. That is helipad, but I see there are some rocks. Nah, no, it's no. This would be a worse, a bad idea. Yes, this is a bad idea. Okay, in this case, continue follow the river, or wait on the other side of the village. There is a farmhouse. Problem I now have. I have to guess my speeds. Okay, I have my toolbar in the top. And a few LEDs on my hardware, which helps me to guess the current indicated airspeed and knots. Yeah, here's a tiny little farmhouse, and I think wind is coming from this direction. Yeah, this should be possible. This should be possible. Okay. And then I hope I can fire up the battery again. Otherwise, the most funniest part will be scrubbed. This doesn't look too bad. flaps too. Bit more power, bit more power. A little bit high. Okay. This wasn't that bad. Okay. Let's have a look. Turn this off, turn this off. Press the starter once more again. Turn the master on. And let's hope. Yeah! The avionics are back. Great, 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 great. Woo. Okay. Forgot to turn on the landing lights. No, I've not forgotten my gear. It's no retractable gear. And looking here, 55 feet per minute landing rate. This is good. But 3 bounces. Yeah. Okay. Turn on the landing lights. How's the... track ahead? Nope, this is too close. This is too close.
Parking Brake.
This shouldn't sound parking Brake. This should sound parking brake. Okay, yeah, they had. I know I should code in a better version of this. Okay, taking off with the wind. It's 8 knots. We don't take off with the wind, we always take off against the wind. Except we have to take off downhill. But, oops. Still a few feet to go. Still have a few yards. Bring her around nice and gently. Nice and gently. Okay. And now we have a tiny bit of a side wind. Doesn't matter. Close the door. Up the flaps. Step on the brakes. Neutral the trim. Neutral the trim. Okay, step on the brakes. Power her up. Wait for stabilize. Let the brakes go. Stick forward. Bit of rudder. Dropping the flaps. And again down to the river. Yeah, this looks nice. Oops, pull up. I'm using a head tracker. No VR. No VR. I have VR gear, but it's rather old and I want to see my peripherals. So it's a track AR on my end. By the way, thanks for coming by and watching. I hope my English isn't that bad. Oh, here's another hat, and I think another helipad. Yeah, look where you're flying. So down along the canyon. A bit of a grass patch. Could be nice for a picnic. And there's a bridge, and I think around the corner, just around the corner, as Rick Astley sang in the 80s, here is something we can land. Yep, I think we do this. I think we accept the challenge and land here as well. Yep. Got to turn off the landing lights after the last takeoff. Or is it okay? Oh, now again, nice and easy. Flaps 1 notch. Bring her around. Nice and easy. Steady, 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 steady. A bit of a slip. Just to come down a bit faster without getting faster with more in the airspeed. Caution of the trees. Dropping another notch of flaps. Oh. Whoop, up, ay. This was, as we say, nothing. Or in German, das war halt mal richtig scheiße. Gucken, wie ich hier aus der Serie wieder rauskomme. Irgendwie könnte man sich hier doch auch mal... Ah ja. Ach, dann machen wir es einfacher. So. Okay. Now I have proven that I'm not a god. I'm not a machine. Simply a human who crushed the plane. Once more again. I know I can land there, because it was not my first attempt. Dropping the flaps a notch. Ja, das war eigentlich mein zweiter Versuch. Ich bin heute Mittag da auf dem kleinen Strip schon mal runtergekommen. Ah, servus Nikolas. Netter Flieger. Ja. Aber in der entschärften Version. Ist nur in Anführungsstrichle die Stage 1. Let's try a bit of another approach. Not that steep. With a bit of a turn in it, which makes it not easier. Ah, yeah. This is how it works. Retract the flaps. Just before touchdown. And you're glued to the ground. And I think... Yep! 5 millimeters shorter. Nice cabin on the left. This was the ground. This was the reason the first landing attempt I fucked up. Because of these rocks. I'm sure I hit them. Carefully. Ah, some horses. Okay. Starting against the mountain. Right after the trees. There's the river and I can turn right. Let's do it. Flaps up. Trim is neutral. Step on the brakes. Dial in the power. Waiting for stable. And here we go. This is a nice canyon here. Yeah. That'd be fun in a little helicopter like the MR500, I think it's the name. To play here as well. Caution, birds, waterfalls. And let's gain some altitude. We're leaving here the river. And turning right into the mountains. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Up there is another tiny little grass strip. And this one is a bit more challenging because of nasty rocks. Nasty rocks directly on the strip. Und Nikolas, morgen früh bist du dabei, beim Andi? Das heißt morgen früh, naja. 11 ist ja der halbe Tag schon wieder rum. Wigwags. It's a bit bumpy. Oi, caution. Look the way you're flying. Okay. Where is the strip? Where is the strip? Was. There it is. Okay. And the helipad. Okay. Nice and easy, coming off the power. This looks nice here. Nice beaches down there. A few hills on the other side. Flaps a notch, but still way too high. Way too high. fast, too high. Tree at the path. I think I'm a tiny little bit out of training. This was with much luck. Oh, here are cows. Cow and her kind. Cow and her children. Some kind of hangar. A few huts in the trees. Oops! Oh, there's another plane. An old Bonanza. Okay. Yep. Let's start again. Oh, an Hirsch. Another cow. And a ground power unit. I wonder what a ground power unit has to do up here on the hill. Okay, the helipad. So, all right. Careful with the stones. Careful with these rocks. I can wreck you the complete weekend. Okay, I think we're over it. Yep, this looks... this looks solid. This looks solid. Okay. Landing light is on. Flaps are up. Trim is neutral. Stepping on brakes. Power. Stable. Go. All right. Okay. Now we're at 3,800 feet. Few clouds directly in front of us. Yeah, then go down to 3,000. And to the next waypoint. Landing in 3,000 as a reference. Okay. And turning to the next. Waypoint, so more or less. No need to hit the mark exactly. Here we are. A little bit of power. Now trim the bird. Okay. Bit more trim. It's trimmed. Okay. Okay, the next waypoint is entitled a bridge, but last time I visited it wasn't that nice. Still have some clouds in front of us, flying around them. Uh, 50 feet high. Tiny bit more nose down trim. Okay. Down there's a river we can follow. There's also the bridge down there. But as I said, the bridge isn't that beautiful. It's not handcrafted. But maybe in a future update of the scenery, it will get an update. Thinking about how to descend here in a civil manner or in the NZ way. Let's do the NZ way. Another form of I follow road, no? Okay. Display is already nagging again. Pull up. If I now pull up, I would steer directly into the ground. AI. The display needs AI. Yeah, this is this bridge. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Then let's fly back to the airport. Zulu 25 Mike, I think it was. Yeah, speaking about AI, the river running here up the hill and then going through a bend and Then coming down back the hill. Yeah, this is the great AI from Asobo, which created this. And I still hope that this will look better in the 2024 version. But until we get this, I think it's still 8-9 months away. Hoping there is some kind of beta testing phase before, some official beta testing phase like they did in the 2020 version, where you got access for chosen ones, I think half a year before release. I'm pretty sure if I volunteer there and with my known name as NC I will not get a spot. For those who not know, I'm persona non grata on MSFS soil because I too often spoke too clearly. But that's another story. Okay, this was the last waypoint. Now setting course to the airport and climbing to 1,000 feet. Also set the correct heading for the runway, which if I recall correctly is 2507. This is just as a reference for me and for easier navigation. Right, reaching the 1,000. Using power a bit. Trim the plane. Right, airport inside. Airport inside and a bit of downwash from this hill. Stay up in the air. No need to come down now. Okay. We overflow the threshold of the runway. Then make a 90-degree turn to the left. Slow down, lower the flaps a notch. The correct heading. And it's this. Turning the plane. It will be parallel to the runway, which is now the case. More or less parallel. Okay. Landing lights gone. Dropping speed. Keeping the nose up, dropping the flap. bit of trim. A little bit more power. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, reducing the power. 90 degrees to the left. Reducing altitude. Runway inside. Cutting the power. A bit of slipping. Just not to get too fast. Turn to the runway. Full flaps. Slipping it down. Why slipping? Better view of the runway. With the nose out of the way, but cautious, 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 cautious. You might to dial in the power, a bit more power than you usually do. Still a bit high, still a bit high. There's a guy in the rickshaw. By simply raising the flaps, I smashed the bird to the ground. So, turn it back. Open the door. Step a bit on the brakes. You shall not taxi faster than a man can walk. Caution light. Yeah, that's it. Back where we started, except that this vertigo is now standing on my parking spot, but doesn't matter. Stop it. No need to crash the prop, because they are not that cheap. Okay. Parking brake is on. Oh. To turn the bird off, we shut down the nav light, we shut down the wing-back, we shut down the landing light, we...
Clear prop!
Turn off the power. Welcher Depp schreibt es hier? Clear prop. We turn off the strobe, turn off the avionics, shut down lane A, lane B, shut down lane A, shut down the master. Okay, that's it.